This exercise was a mass casualty drill, which was part of Georgia Tech's Advanced Hazmat School, where we brought a series of different types of groups in here, where we got the Georgia Tech class, we brought in the Dobbins Air Reserve Fire Department, as well as the 78th Homeland Response Force. It's a Georgia National Guard unit, and bringing them all together to help support the decon class here really was equivalent of what would happen in the real life, where we have an industrial operation, an accident takes place at the industrial operation, chemical based. The chemical company is not able to handle everything by themselves, so they had to call for help. And so coming in, we were simulating doing that with local fire departments. Dobbins played that role, and then the 78th HERF, the guard units here, were coming in a support role as well to bring in the mass casualty decontamination equipment. And that's what you see behind us here is what would be used if we had a really mass scale incident.
We're trying to create a better relationship with GTRI. They bring an academic flavor to the same things that we do. They bring a more research-based capability than we would to the fight, and we're trying to foster that relationship with GTRI right now.
This program we've been doing for a better part of 15 years, but we've been in hazmat training business since 1986.
This is our first exercise with GTRI. We're providing a small decon capability or decontamination capability to their advanced hazardous material course.
In a program like this, where we have military attending, as students, military attending, federal, state, industry, you have that true, okay, we're all working together on this. Training like this drives that home. When we show up to the chemical plant because they need help and they're in an emergency, we're not there to push them aside and take over and just do whatever. We're there to work with them and for them to mitigate the emergency, keep everybody safe, and try to get things back to normal.
GTRI's benefit is we're given some of the best training that we can offer to the students who are coming for this. Companies that send their people deal with hazardous materials in some form or fashion. Could be industrial concerns, manufacturing, educational units, military, regulatory people, private consultants. So anybody has anything to do with hazardous materials, this is the type of course that they would get. So by bringing it in and giving them the equivalent of what would be happening on a mass scale in real life, they're getting as realistic a training as we can give them.